Now I will rate some of the most interesting setups from Reddit. Keep in mind that I'm more of an enthusiast than a professional grower, so the rating isn't gonna be like 100% by the Bible of hydroponics. Okay, so this guy is a commercial grower and wants to try out some cheap Alibaba systems. The thing with these Alibaba systems is that you can get a shitload of even automatic farms from Alibaba, but they seldom work. So apparently he applied some of this experience and angled the tubes so that the oxygen and nutrients can flow faster and are more evenly distributed to every plant, so he gets points for creativity. But what I see here is that, well, here the color of the salads is much more brighter than over here. I feel like these salads could get a bit more light, so maybe just lower it. We can see only the corner of the room, but it looks like some open space, so no fence are needed here, but I would definitely increase or try to increase the amount of light if that would have any positive effects. And on to the next one. Well, if these are lights, then these lettuces are getting a nice amount of light, that's for sure. How many plants can I reasonably fit in these tubs? Yeah, well, there aren't any measures, so it's hard to say. If he were to or she was to screw holes into this, then I would say with a size like this of the plants, then maximum 4 heads per one tub. These look like evenly spaced. I don't know about these ones, but it feels like at least this one, these aren't getting much light, at least from the photo. Maybe there is some nutrient deficiency, but I would try to increase the amount of light and play around with the nutrients, and it should be good to go. So this is a solid 7 out of 10. This is a 4 out of 10. This looks like a grow tent and some air pumps, so I would say if he or she were to tune this setup, then it could be a solid 7. This looks like some nice DIY tower with a wall. Well, the tower looks a bit overcrowded at some spots and some spots are completely blank. And also the plants on the backside aren't getting any light since there is a wall. Like if there isn't room anywhere else, then I would at least put some sort of mirror there. But I would try to move this tower to a more sunny spot. Overall 6 out of 10. This is for the big guys. I feel like many people would be grateful for this setup. It looks really clean apart from these zip ties holding the light. Here I can see some light deficiencies, maybe it's just from the camera, but the light looks somewhat insufficient, so I would definitely try to increase the light if you are having problems with plant growth. But overall this is a solid 9 out of 10. Now we are getting into the professional home gardening with some winter tomatoes. Yeah, well, I feel like I have nothing to add to this, so I'm giving this setup 9.5 out of 10. Now we are getting to some unhappy plants, which you can see that this row and this row isn't getting no light at all, and this row only partially. Well, maybe like from this side and from the... I would just hang lights everywhere because this guy wants to resolve bolting, and obviously the plants aren't getting enough light, so that would be my main focus. Then I would look at the temperature in the tent and at the nutrients. The frame looks nice, but everything around needs to be optimized, so 5 out of 10 with a solid potential for improvement. That's all for today's video, thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.